we will jump in here to F, and we'll take a quick, as I say, quick look at it. Not a full playthrough, but I booted this game up once just to mess around with the settings a little bit. So we will see. We'll see how the opening hour or so goes. Again, I feel worse than I did yesterday, so I will say that I don't know if this is going to be your full typical 2-hour Barrylad jaunt, but we will certainly take a look at the opening 80-90 minutes-ish of this. Now, this is a new state-of-the-art AAA video game, so I am going to turn down the graphics a little bit. Because I booted it up when it came out, messed around with the settings, cranked everything nice and high. Oh wait. I feel like I do not have... Do I have audio? Do I have audio? I should have audio. Let's see here. See, I have a speaker here hooked up to my setup, which is actually quite handy. Because I can then see. Let me. Are you guys hearing that? Is that sounding okay? I don't know what brand these speakers are I have on my desktop. It's like an Amazon... I can't remember what brand. It was a cheapo, like 15, 16 quid Amazon thing. It does the job. Again, I primarily do play with headphones when I'm gaming on the PC, but whenever I kind of like want to break from headphones, these cheapo speakers I got, they do the job. I do want to invest in some proper ones. Yeah, I mean, so I do love my graphics card. I mean, it is super. I do play at 1440p. It seems like it's a great 1440p card. Again, as always, my disclaimer is always ray tracing is the difference maker. You know. Still no price on those Sony speakers, and they're a 2026 release, so I think it might be a few months before they do that. But actually, I suppose my other issue here is that I'm also not getting audio. Hang on, let me reconnect my headphones here. No, okay, now I'm okay. That's odd. Okay, let me go back to the speakers and then let's turn on my monitor. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So let's just because we are rendering the stream on the GPU as well. Let's we'll keep it capped at 60, of course. Don't need to go any higher than that. Preset. Let's go 75%. That's like FSR. You know. We do not need the lumen on high when we're streaming on the GPU. We do not need that. Let's just bump everything down to visual effects quality. Maybe go medium. Post processing, we go high. I'll crank all this back up when I'm playing off air. If the stream chugs or gets artifacty or anything at all like that, do let me know and I'll bump these down again. Okay, new game. Action, story, or hard? Story, I guess. Puzzles, story, or hard? Wait, hang on. Puzzles will be more difficult for players looking. No way. Story for me, please. I was thinking of getting a 1080p monitor for this. I think it would, much like my SSD upgrade I did last second when I was getting my parts. I very nearly went 1080p. I'm happy with 1080p, but I was convinced to go 1440, and I'm happy I did. Pure white. Okay, that's a bit creepy. I think this is the default. I think I got this one because I got the deluxe edition or something. We'll go with this one. I'm gonna give this a bit more audio in my ears. I think there's going to be a shader compilation briefly here. Oh! Big stutter there.
仲間外れなんか気にしないもん。ひなこ、お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。じゃあ、お姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。本当？お待たせ。お姉ちゃん。
I did go for Japanese VO, by the way, and subs. I did watch the Digital Foundry video about this game, which was generally quite glowing. But they did say that there was, you know, your classic modern video game shader compilation stutter. Like we saw there, that doll was floating on its own for a few minutes before her hands loaded in. Yes, I have turned HDR off on absolutely everything on this PC at the Windows level. It would never work quite right for me, and whenever I would try to remote play, like stream this PC to my Steam Deck, for example, it would completely break it. It would make it not work at all. Juice not worth the squeeze IMO on HDR. I think it looks nice on my TV, right? I like it on console games on PS5 and stuff like that, but... Yeah, I'd heard not great things about the English dub for this game. So, does Ghost of Yotei deal with the Ghost of Tsushima criticism, which is, you know, oh, it's like such a big, it's a Kurosawa love letter, blah blah blah. But people notice that when you play Ghost of Tsushima with the Japanese audio, the characters are lip synced to English. I don't know if Yotei addresses that. That sounds like a lot of hard work to do 2 separate sets of lip syncing. Now, as Japanese lip sync, wow, that must have been a pain in the ass to do, dude. That's 2 separate sets of lip syncing for a game that big. Holy shit. But that's the thing, yeah, Konami being a Japanese company, I mean, this would force me better suited. Oh, they fixed it in Tsushima as well. I'm gonna try and not sniff into the microphone. I really apologize. This music is awesome and very Silent Hill-y. Straight away, Silent Hill factor going through the roof. My big question for this game, my big thing that I'm interested in, is obviously it's going to deal with a lot of the similar themes and types of horror as Silent Hill. I'm wondering, though, are they going to... Is this location going to be tied in some way to the Midwestern American town of Silent Hill? That's what I... Game pretty loud. Right.
どうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひなこ。お父さん、ひなこだって分かってくれてますよ。分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。これも全部お前がひなこをずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。ひなこ。お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って友達のとこ行ってくる。早めに帰っておいでね。
I mean, I hope there'd be a reference, but I not that I'm, like, obviously you all know I'm a brand new Silent Hill fan, but I do love those first 2 games. I mean, to call a game Silent Hill, I would hope there would be an actual tangible connection between the two. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter, I suppose. Journal updated. Shimizu Hinako, me. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me except maybe being tall for a girl my age. I used to be in the track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid since I preferred playing with boys. I will admit I can be quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once, I've rebelled and made the wrong decision only to regret it later. Mom. Shimizu Kimi. My mother, if I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. Wow. Jesus Christ. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him. So I didn't hate her back then, but maybe I do hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains ever loyal to him. I cannot lie, I will not accept her way of life. Shimizu Kanta. My father, when I first learned of the term patriarchal husband and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I would have him... If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. Okay, this is already... We're already getting a bit kind of heavy. Okay, we've got a sister with a face blotted out here by ink. My older sister, one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she is the greatest sister anyone can ask for. She's always been there for me ever since I was born until she left to get married. Okay. Okay. This looks really nice. There have been sightings of foxes coming into town recently. I'm sure that the older generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who may try and chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, and echinococcus? Echinococcus? To name just a few. Town committees send out warnings to ensure that people don't get unnecessarily close to them. Use what used to be called the start button to view collectibles. Which key items? Not even okay. Do we still don't have names for these stupid fucking buttons, do we? On these modern controllers? It's just called the first company that goes back to start and select. If Xbox wants to get back to the 360 glory days, release a console with a start button and a select button. For the love of God. I actually, you know what? Usually I am such a... even in my first year of PC gaming, I am such a nerd that when I start up a new game, I actually usually do have the frame rate displayed. But I suppose there's no point since I'm streaming, since it's the... since it's not going to be super accurate anyway. This is nice looking. Share in options, and then on Xbox, which this is not an official Xbox, but it's an Xbox format, you've got hamburger and like, I guess it's like a screen swap is what that button looks like, the select button. Guess I'll pray to rest at Hokora. Ah, okay. We're doing great. We made it to our first save point. Okay. Okay, I thought there'd be lore on the Hokora, but I guess not. Man, this is a cool looking. This is cool looking. This is one of those types of games like survival horrors. I always have to look in every nook and cranny. I don't want to miss anything, you know. Drinking at this time of day? A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women. So pure, they even make flowers blush. Good lord. Is that progress? I kind of don't want to go the progress way. Go down this way. Oh, it all leads the same way. Okay. Can't open it. Shit is fucking locked, boys. It is fucking locked. And is it back here? No. I have not played more of the Drifter since last stream. I do want to finish that game. I'm going out of my way to do nothing this weekend other than sit in my ass and play games, and I think I want to finish the Drifter. Yeah, I literally ran to the towel to see if it would move. It did not, and I was like, people are definitely annoyed about that. I am so over, by the way. I'm so over, by the way, the open the map. Okay, so at least for this area, you don't have to find a map. I assume when we get into specific locations, we probably will. There's your current objective and current location. Oh, that's good. Objective, location. Two hotkeys to just go straight to either. That's cool. I'm so over footage of a game that just came out next to footage from Red Dead Redemption 2. A game from 2018, and it's still better than something that came out in 2025. Yeah, it cost $800 gorillion US, and 6 people died during its production from sleep deprivation. Please move on. Yeah, I'm so like it's cool when a game has cool details like that. Like Red Dead 2 looks and is awesome and you know, whatever, but like it's just that being like a new benchmark is just so stupid. Serious issues in Ibisugaoka. Starting around May, Ibisugaoka began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefecture Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on the edge, fearful that these may be early warning signs of a larger earthquake yet to come. Okay. Foreboding. Yes, remember the Rise comparisons. Yes. Future of gaming. I've still never played that. Even though I had an Xbox up until recently. Maybe there was a PC version of that, right? Full Rise playthrough coming soon. Yeah, it looked terrible. Okay. Let's crank it down a little bit. That's a cool shot. That is a cool shot there in the... This looks really good, even with the resolution lowered and the settings lowered slightly to take the pressure off my GPU. I'm kind of looking at this and I'm like, I can't wait to play this off air and crank this sumbitch back up. Oh, Novelty Act. Ask him to put this on before the movie starts. I do want to see Smashing Machine. Not enough to go to the cinema, but wait. Oh, I thought that was like a knife or something. AAA video games. AAA video games into the hole. Squeeze. It's a curse. It has to be. How else could she die like that? Okay. No. Yeah, that's... The squeezing through a space is still weirdly common. Even though, like, every major console and most PCs have SSDs these days. Actually, I shouldn't say that about SSDs. I actually don't think that's true. Every time those Steam surveys come out, it's always like everyone's still rocking an NVIDIA like 1650 and a mechanical hard drive. Like it's those surveys are funny. Those surveys are very funny.
裏切り者サクコどこ行くのこっち通るの珍しいね車が道を塞いでてさ千鶴や今は誰かと喋りたくて私も後から行くねうんじゃあね裏切り者
Oh boy. Sakuko, one of my friends, she's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. The father is the head priest of Senensuji shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during New Year celebrations. Ebisu Goaka. I apologize. I'm butchering these. God fucking damn. I live in the small rural town of Ebisu Go. I fucking studied Japanese, which is really funny. And as many people learned for the first time at my wedding when it was referenced in a speech, I failed spectacularly and I nearly failed completely, entirely out of college because I failed so badly. So there you go. There's some lore. Ebisu Gaoka. Ebisu Gaoka. Okay. Before the war, the town was lively due to the influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The Grand Iron Bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of this sorry town's former glory. Did Sony get rid of the activity cards? That was the thing where, like, from the menu, you could pick, like, a side mission from a... It was mainly first-party games, wasn't it? It was like a Spider-Man 2 thing. Those were cool. They got rid of those? What a shitty generation. Someone at work, we were talking about hobbies and stuff at work, and someone mentioned, oh, well, referring to me, they were like, oh, well, at least gaming is like a cheap hobby. What's a game? 50 quid? I was like, what? No! There are no cheap hobbies anymore. Everything is expensive. Everything's a fucking ripoff. I was like, I was like, and I also explained to them the Sony hard drive thing, the digital edition of the PS5, how it's the same price in Europe, but they reduced the size of the SSD. Fucking insane, man. Name, Suzutani Mayumi. Last seen wearing white blouse, long navy skirt, beige neckerchief with black polka dots. Details of disappearing, the rest has been torn off. Okay, no, I can't interact with any of these doors. Okay. This way looks blocked off, but let's just formally look at it so that the game blocks it off on my map. Still under construction. When are they going to be finished? There you go. See? Real deal Silent Hill stuff. Go over, interact with the dead end, and then the map gets updated to say it is in fact a dead end. Oh, don't cough, Barry. Don't cough into the mic. Oh, no. Shoot. Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having play dates for as long as I can remember. When we played Make Believe Space Wars, we'd call each other partner, and for some reason, it just kind of stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Okay. So she likes hanging out with boys. She's more athletic than the other girls. Her parents told her to act like a girl.
Yo, Aibo.
Sure.
Just cranking the volume a little bit. I feel like I put it too low there earlier.
あのさ、
うん。なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。シュウくん、お待たせ。ひなこもいたんだ。リンコ。何の話をしてたの？
Man, that facial... That mocap, if that's what it is, on the face is crazy. Holy shit, it's good. The little subtle look on her face when she walks up and sees Hinako is... That was crazy.
気が紛れたよ。それは良かった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。ああ、貸したままでいいよ。インコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。そんな意地悪言わないでよ。ねえねえ、昨日のラジオ聞いた？聞いた。でも途中で寝ちゃった。ひなこ？あ、ごめん。何？裏切りも。
Oh shit, Uncharted! Run away from the fog monster towards the camera! Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Sick. Nope. Oh shit, am I dead? Or is this the fucking I got down? Okay, I think those okay, I think those planks falling was my indication to turn and go the other direction. Lock in, boys. This little visual effect with the whatever this is, the flowers slash grotesque. Whatever it is really incredible. Oh man. Oh fuck. Nope. Nah. Fuck. Yeah, I think they should leave Uncharted alone. I was one of those people that was like, do you need to make a 4? And then 4 was really good, and I was like, okay, 4 was really good, but you don't need to keep making it. You know? Oh, fuck. And obviously with you know, I won't spoil it too, but they kind of set the ending of 4 kind of gives them some leeway to make more games. But I don't know, man. You know, Uncharted's cool. No, where the fuck am I going? No. This sound is awful. Don't like this at all. Oh man. Right, where's my crowbar? Where's my where's my axe? Hey partner, these painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from when you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you need to talk about anything, just call my name and I'll be there. Red capsules. Painkillers and capsules relieve pain and raises spirits. Slightly restores health and current max. Oh, this game has a sanity meter. Wow. LB and Y. These are painkiller. Okay. Okay. When you want to use an item, you first go to equipment under down, select items, and then put the item you'd like to use in your shortcut. You can then use the item with the shortcut if you're okay. Perfect. Combat. Taking hits will cause you to lose health, and you'll die when it's fully depleted. Make sure. Okay. Okay. Chizura. Might have started as a general store, but we've come to call it a candy store because of half what it sells is just snacks and toys. So all the kids hang out. My friend and I also meet up here. This is shit outside. Okay. Okay, I'm curious what this sanity meter is going to... how it's going to work. Bandages coated with an ointment used to stop bleeding. Application is taught in all local schools. Greatly restores health. Okay. Okay. Okay, it auto-assigned. Okay, perfect. I could go for a red capsule right now. Find a way back to Chizura General Store. Okay. Any hidden toys down here? Oh, there was, in fact. Rinko. One of my friends, she's really put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. When she set her mind to something, that's it, and recently that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. Told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have a tough time. Got extra info on me. Unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious, but Junko was always there for me. She understood me, she looked out for me. That's why I love my sister, and I've always done what she's asked me, or at least I've tried. She would have smoothed things out between me and my parents, which made life in that house a little more bearable. That is, until she got married, of course. I feel like there is some additional information about this sister that we are going to find out soon. Okay, there's our map. Apologies for sniffing again. Collectibles. Okay. Right. Okay. Anything down here? No. Again, survival horror. Check everything. Oh shit, I was too busy looking for goodies that I think I missed a person moving in the distance. Okay. Ah, fuck you, game. It is but a bucket. That's all it takes. Oh. That is a Silent Hill monster. Folks, we got a Code 2 Silent Hill monster here. Need some variety of pipe and or shotgun to deal with this. I've got nothing, though. Oh, yeah, this is another runaway sequence. Oh, man, that's nasty. Use B to evade. Oh, wow, okay. If you dodge enemies just before an enemy attack lands on you, you perform a perfect dodge and recover your stamina. Stamina and sanity, okay. Okay. Okay, running kind of slowly uses the stamina. It's not too bad. Pipe. You can escape from combat by getting out of an enemy sight. If I just cornered myself. What way does this fucking character look? Holy shit. Okay. Attacking, dodging, or running. If you're on a stamina, you'll become out of breath and won't be able to. Okay, blah. Dodging. Okay. Fleeing. Each time is only stand your ground and fight, win, and run. You can escape from. I mean, this has obviously been a thing in every Silent Hill game to a certain extent, but I feel like this feels a little bit more explicitly like actual stealth as opposed to like in Silent Hill 2, like you're just kind of running past them when you know your way, right? This feels a little bit more explicitly like hiding from them, luring them in a certain direction, and then being able to move past them. That's actually really interesting. Again, I know you do get weapons in this game, but maybe because you're like a little girl, they're like, okay, let's actually design around that idea. As always in a game like this, I'm going to hold on to these health items until it's too late. Because I'll be afraid I'm going to run out, and then I won't use them, and then I'll just die. I love an old pipe, lads. This feels so unwise. Shotgun shells. No. A jelly-like dessert filled with red bean paste. A bite-sized delight. Great News Store's health can also be used as an offering. I don't know what an offering is yet. Offering certain items at a Hokora will allow you to receive faith. What is that? What is faith? Additionally, enshrining objects within a Hokora will allow you to receive faith. Using faith, you can draw for Omamori. Pray to receive various benefits using a blank Ima. Clear mind to recover sanity. If you've chosen story as your action difficulty level, then you recover both your health and sanity without using faith by visiting a Hokora. Okay. Need a radio, absolutely. Okay, that was just it. Just this. Oh, Mitch! Oh, you called it. Oh shit! It's her dad. Okay. Multiple paths here? Or is this not... I feel like... Can I climb this? I can. Wow, okay. Okay, a little bit of... Okay. More capsules, okay. Investigate. Look at that TV. That is fucking awesome. Okay. Searchy, searchy. Nothing. I need to find a key. No good. It won't fucking budge. Not a goddamn inch. A yokai. Oh, that's the tree. So yeah, okay. Okay, gross. Yep. Red capsules, a lot of blood. Bloody key of unknown bloodstains. Not sure what it unlocks. I mean, I do know what it unlocks, but that's fine. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Barry hubris. Certain objects you can examine. Okay. Can I climb out this out of curiosity? No. Okay. Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Okay. Okay. Didn't time the dodge there, Barry. Quite perfect. I knew it was hubris when I said I know what this key does. I knew it was. I knew it was. Fuck you, game! Fuck you! Can it do parkour? No, I don't think it can. Okay. Get fucking owned, stupid monster. This is not good. No, wrong button. Pop a pill. That was very close quarters for me to be trying to dodge, to be fair. Not my best decision. I suppose I kind of had to. Oh, fuck you, game. Holy shit. Okay. Have a pop at me. Oh! Get fucking wrecked, monster! Get fucking wrecked! A small hairbrush specifically made to be used in religious ceremony. A type of offering yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. Awesome. Some offerings can only recover health and sanity, but can also be exchanged for faith. Use faith at a Hokora to fully restore your sanity. Okay, yeah, they told us that. Use faith you've received at Hokora to obtain Omamori. Okay. Claim any special items? No, okay. Oh man, there is more going on here than I originally expected. Okay. Okay. Comb. And let's go for it all. 360 faith. You can use that to get a year of Game Pass. Draw a random Omamori. Okay, let's see what this does. Increases max stamina. Okay, so they're buffs. Okay, they're buffs. They're buffs. Okay. No, I'm still being followed, I'm fairly sure. Omamori. Okay, there you go. Nice. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's not a thing I can open? Okay, I'm surprised by that. Okay, are we on like a building site? Dude, please let me get a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer here. I'm. Oh god. I like how these are like a play on a classic Silent Hill villain, but they kind of have their own little spin on them. They're not the exact same. Pipe. Let's go, boys. Finally. Fuck him up, Hinako. Use RB to do a light attack, though you won't deal much damage, you'll be able to attack more swiftly. So after you do heavy attack, your movements will be slower, but you will deal more damage and have a higher chance of stunning enemies. Enemies take more damage while stunned. Use X to lock on an enemy. Interesting. Take a swing at me. Oh, they're fully dead. Okay. Wow, a heavy strike uses half your stamina. Okay. Okay, let's help whoever was up here calling out for assistance. Okay. Yeah, Riho mode. Riho on her pipe. Certain enemy attacks will leave them vulnerable to counterattacks. A visual hint will appear when it's possible to counterattack. And the visual is shown. Okay. The visual hint indicating that a counter is possible will be visible for longer when you're using LT to focus. If no visual hint is shown during the enemy's attack, that attack cannot be countered. Additionally, hints will not appear when Hinako is attacking or dodging. Okay, this seems kind of hard. Okay, let's focus. Nice, okay. Your sanity will deplete when you use focus or take psychological damage from enemies. Okay. I am fascinated how the sanity thing is going to work over the course of this game. Okay. Portable toolkit containing commonly used tools for home repair. Restores equipped weapons. Oh shit, it has durability? Use toolkits to repair weapons and restore their durability. Toolkits can be added to your... Okay. Once a weapon's durability has been exhausted, that weapon will break and disappear. Toolkits can be used... Oh, man. Okay. Okay. How can I check the durability is high? Does it get more specific than that? Okay, I just got to keep an eye on that, I guess. Hopefully it gives you a warning when it's about to break. But I think, again, as I was saying earlier about the stealth, I think they want you... you know, classic Silent Hill mode, I don't think they want you engaging in combat all the time. I think they want you hiding, running away, dodging. Ramune, the best-selling soft drink in town. It packs a fizzy, refreshing punch that wakes you up with one sip. Greatly restores current max sanity. Can also be used as an offering. Okay. 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 Nice little trade-off system where those can be used as offerings, but also our health and stuff. Okay, I'm going to try and avoid this fight. Break line of sight. Over the course of the game, I'm fascinated to see how reliable that system is, like how realistic it is. If it feels like the enemies are constantly finding you, that's going to get frustrating. But also you can restore your sanity at a Hakora, taking psychological damage will cause your sanity to use. Once you have no sanity... Wait, what was that? What was that? I wasn't finished reading. Health. Stamina. Sanity. Your sanity is linked to the use of focus and psychological attacks from enemies. When not in a state of focus for some time, your sanity will recover to your current maximum. If you are attacked while using focus or a focus attack, your maximum sanity will decrease. Taking psychological damage will cause your sanity to decrease. Once you've no sanity left, your health will take damage instead. Okay, interesting. You can use items such as Ramune and Divine Water or visit Hokora and choose Clear Mind to restore your max sanity. If you've chosen Story in your action, you can restore both your health and sanity. Okay. Dodging. Okay. If you press B in the middle of your dodge, you can perform a double dodge for more stamina. Okay. Fleeing, of course. Okay. Counters. Okay. Enemies respawn. Okay. So it definitely seems like it's a game where it's like, okay, the age-old Silent Hill thing of, oh, you know, you can fight, but you don't really want to, and it doesn't feel very good, and that's the game's way of telling you not to engage with it. But at the end of the day, you know, you can just fight everyone in Silent Hill 2, and there's no real, other than it's not very fun, you know, there's no real impediment to doing that. This feels like mechanically they're trying to be like, okay, you have some self-defense. You can get yourself out of some jams by using a weapon, but it's Silent Hill, supernatural monsters, you're a little human child, you know. I like that design-wise they're trying to think of ways to make you not do combat other than just making it feel bad. And actually that, you know, another steel pipe, oh yeah. Okay, so, okay. Oh, there's my durability there. Okay, interesting. Slight resource health on picking up food. Oh, I do have pre-order items. Wow, okay. Okay, offering. I hate when pre-order bonuses are like items you can use in, like, health items or like extra ammo. That's so shit. Oh, like they're just giving me a bunch of like, oh, wow. Like, anyway, as I was saying there, I like that this game appears to be kind of like, okay, the combat functionally is better and more fun to engage with, but we're going to, through the design of the game, by making the weapons breakable and making your character weak and stuff like that, make you not want to engage with it strategically, you know. Yeah, like, but yeah, because I remember this, I feel like this was very common during the PS3, you know, late 360 era. This idea of the pre-order gives you like health packs. That's just lame. Because again, it's not even really about, because like it's a survival horror game. I want the fun and the thrill of finding the health packs. Do you know what I mean? Alrighty. Okay, I think I actually am going to call it there. I do apologize for how brief this has been. My voice is really struggling here. I'm sniffing and coughing here a lot, so I don't want to just keep spluttering into the microphone for another 40 minutes. That seems really cool. I'll probably be updating on the Discord on my status on this game, because strong opening, like the world, like the cutscenes, looks phenomenal. And as we were just talking about, I feel like there's more. I feel like there's more here than your traditional Silent Hill experience, but it still feels like a Silent Hill game. So opening hour, walking that line pretty good, but very early days here. Apologies for the shorter than usual stream, pals. We'll be back on Wednesday with. I'll keep my cards close to my chest on Wednesday, and of course cards close to my chest on Thursday as well, because more gaming next Thursday, but a different game, a mystery game that I won't reveal. And knock on wood, I don't want to make promises I can't keep, but we'll do a 2-hour stream on Thursday. Thank you very much, pals. I'll be talking to you in the Discord in the meantime. Have a pleasant rest of your evening and a nice weekend. I gotta get some tea. I gotta get some black tea and honey into me before I go to bed.